right, so we're going to drop the car off to get the intercooler put on. Phase 2 is going to go on after we get it back. Hopefully I get it back later today. We're doing spark plugs, intercooler, which is the Eurocompulsion race intercooler, NGK plugs. What else am I doing? Oh, the Continental ExtremeContact tires. They're going to be 215s, 215, 45, 17. A little bit wider than the factory 205s, a little bit stickier as well. And then instead of 5mm Eibach spacers, nothing too crazy, but it might, I think it's going to fill it out a little bit. The stock wheels, I forget the offset, I think it's like in the 40s, like low to mid 40s. The Ultraleggera that I have, they are already plus 37, so they already, even though they're 17x7, the same diameter as the factory abarth wheels, the OZ Ultraleggera will actually go out a little bit more from the offset, just the appearance. So it already looks pretty good, but between that, adding 5mm spacers on each corner, and the slightly wider tires, which not only for grip, they're gonna, you know, again, all three of those combined, the wheel spacers and tires, are really gonna fill out that wheel well area a little bit more, I think. And then we're just gonna have some fun with that phase 2 power. That intercooler is going on, like I said, the plugs. The 4C coil packs are not in yet. Those were something else that I had on order from Eurocompulsion. Once they come in, we'll do that after. But yeah, this is just the beginning. We're on the way there now, and we'll update in a little bit. All right, we just got in the car, just picking it up. Still got the phase 1 tune, but it's got the new tires, spacers. It looks nice. It fills out the wheel well really nice. Intercooler's on. We're just gonna take it for a little drive. Oh, I forgot to put it in sport mode. There we go. So gonna drive around a little bit, make sure everything is still good. Then go home and flash on phase 2, so to make sure that it feels good on the phase 1 just from the parts I put in. Mostly the, what the hell's going on? Why is my Navi on? I didn't put no Navi on. Shut up, Navi. All right, I've never used a Navi in this car before, so I have no clue why it's even going off. They must have accidentally turned it on. I don't even know how to turn it off. But either way, we're gonna do a quick little pull on a little back road here, and then head home and put on the phase 2 tune. Open the windows a bit, get a little bit of sound. Feels good. 23.7 pounds of boost. All right, how do I get out of here? All right, so far so good. I'll get on it a little bit more on the full drive home. Blow off valve, everything sounds good. We're boosting. Like I said, we hit 23.7. Doesn't seem like there's any leaks or anything. I'll drive it a little bit more on the way home. Phase 2, here we come. I just gotta say, I gotta put this back on real quick, the camera, because now that I'm driving on a, you know, road, driving home and everything, though these tires, just not from like a performance aspect, because I'm just driving casually, but these tires, the road feels just really nice with them, in the sense of like, it just absorbs everything. The comfort, that's what I'm looking for, the word I'm looking for. The comfort is just so much better than the factory ones. Being 215, 45, they are a little bit taller because they're still a 45, and I've recently came to know this, but the 45 is not static like the 205 and 215. Oh, we got a spider. Let's kill you real quick. Right in front of my face. Like I was saying, the 215, 205, that's kind of like the, spider got me off track. The diameter, what the hell am I saying? The width of the wheel. So, I'm sorry, tire. So that will be static, 205, 215. But then the 45, that sidewall number, is more or less a percentage of that 215. So 205, 45, 215, 45. That 45 sidewall height will be a little bit higher. So these actually are a little bit higher, not by much, just a hair. And between that and obviously just the rubber, a little bit wider and everything, they just feel really good on the road. Just even under casual driving, not even aggressive sport driving, the car just has a nice like feel to it. It's not, I guess it just takes the bumps better, I don't know. It just feels really nice. So yeah, phase 2 coming up. All right, we're gonna go for a drive. I just turned on all 3 devices. We got iPhones, GoPros, microphones. I just synced it by a little clap action. So phase 2 is on. First drive. I'm excited. Let's see how it feels. Got the windows closed right now. Start off slow. We're in 3rd gear. Car's been on for a while anyway. Let's give it a little 3rd gear pull and see how she feels. We're at 3,500 RPM right now. Oh, right there, right there. Woo! At first I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And then boom! It just kicked in. Wow, that feels good. Let's keep going. So I literally, like I said, I just installed it, I just uploaded the tune. So from what I've heard from some folks, it does take time for it to kind of learn the ECU and everything, and I guess just digest all the parameters, I don't know. But right there, I was giving it gas, and I was kind of like, oh, where is it, where is it, where is it? You know, it doesn't feel it. And then all of a sudden, I just got pushed back. Let's see our boost. So I just picked up the car not that long ago from the shop, putting on the intercooler. On the way home, I got on it a little bit, and I was peaking twice. I looked at my boost gauge, and the peak was 23.7, and the other time was 23.8. So this was a 3rd gear pull. I didn't even go to Redline. Let's see what it says it peaked at. 26.7. So we're seeing a little more boost already. About 3 pounds of boost more, which is expected with the phase 2 tune. And that's probably that little kickback that I just felt right there. We'll see if we can get a little bit of sound. I'll put the windows down. About a little more than halfway down, I guess. Oh man. I'm gonna shut the windows. Right now I'm not on a road that I can really get on it that much, so I just wanted to talk a bit. So I've been on phase 1 for I don't know, honestly. I bought the car, I think I got the car like in November or something. So, and I tuned it give or take maybe a month later. I think Black Friday is when yeah, Black Friday, I probably had it for about a month, then tuned it. So like I said, I'm always upfront about everything. I don't hide anything. I don't have any special whatever with Eurocompulsion in the sense I get no special tunes from them. My phase 1 was a legit phase 1. My phase 2 is a legit phase 2. The same thing that any one of you guys out there would buy and get in the mail. Do they offer data logging and more customizing to try and fine tune and dial it in? Yes, they do, but I'm not doing that with them. I still don't even have, I didn't buy the OBD Fusion app that is needed. That's what they prefer to do data logging. But when I first got the phase 1 tune, I ran into very minor issues. Basically, the file was not proper. I think it just wasn't saved proper. So when I uploaded it, it just put my car into anti-theft mode. And basically, I couldn't start it for like half an hour. I sent it to Toby. He got back to me very quickly within a timely, probably within 24 hours or so. Sent me another file, and everything was good. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to think which way I'm gonna go. We'll go this way, I think. So basically, the file was, I think, saved wrong on their side, I believe. But after that, I installed it and everything was fine. I ran into 2 minor issues, and that was the blow-off valve. Let's actually do a little rip right now. I got some open road in front of me. We're in 2nd gear. What was my last peak boost? Was 26. 2nd gear. Oh, yeah. For the people who say phase 2 does not make a difference, let's see, peak boost on that one was 24.6, not even that much higher, but I feel it, man. It feels good. I'm talking about too many things at once right now. It's what I do. What I was referring to when I said people say phase 2 ain't that much, I had someone on Instagram message me when I put up on my story that I was going phase 2, and he's like, you're gonna be underwhelmed, and that's all he said. And I was like, you know, I'm assuming you had experience going through whatever. He's like, yeah, you know, it wasn't that much. Now I'm not going to go into detail. It was whatever. But I said, I'm like, look, you know, I'm not expecting a ton. It's only supposed to be give or take a 20 horsepower gain from recollection, I believe. But this car weighs so little, so 20 horse on a car that weighs like 24 to 2,500 pounds could be, I don't know the math, maybe equivalent to like 30 to 40, not 40, but maybe like 30 horse on another car that, you know, the average car that weighs 3,000 to 3,500, give or take. Going back to what I was saying, so phase one, no issues besides, you know, the file wasn't uploaded or saved properly, so it just caused my car not to start. It didn't cause any issues, no brick DCU. I thought it was that, but it wasn't. And then the forge wastegate and forge blow-off valve just had the wrong spring. So those are the only other two things. After that, everything was fine. Now we uploaded phase two, and this is a first drive. Again, just like last time, if you see my first drive impressions with phase one, you're gonna see I'm driving, and I'm like, okay, you know, I feel a little hesitation, I feel a little bit of this, you know, a little up top, this and that, it kind of surging or stuttering. I'm not saying that in this one because I literally don't feel it. Those were with the forge blow-off valve and boost cage, and they've been fixed, and since then I've never had any issues, and now it's good. So we're on phase two now. Let's see, we're on a little more of an open road. Ooh. And these tires, oh, they grip. They feel good. Fourth gear pull, oh wow, that up top. That was only up to 5,500 RPM, so I don't know about all the way up top, but this should have put us at a good peak boost. Let's see what we hit on that one. Oh, my phone, get the hell out. I gotta find a phone place. I'm never keeping my phone there again. Couldn't go into third. Let's see, what was peak boost on that one? 25.9, so about 26. Like I said, I was peaking 23 and change. I know on our cars, we hit a little bit more on warmer, if it's a warmer day. Right now, it's actually 72 degrees according to my car. Let's see. It feels strong. It feels strong. And it's smooth too, that's the thing. Like I said, the first time, this seatbelt, I hate when it gets stuck like that. It sucks me back and then it fucking locks me in. The first time I ran into those minor issues with the stuttering and the surging and the this and the that, but it was from just the forge having the wrong blow-off valve in. This, smooth. Let's see, I'm in fourth right now. Let's go to, let's see, what was peak on that? 26.1, so we're seeing consistent 26. I was seeing about 23 before. People aren't joking, man. For the folks who do have an EC tune that I've just talked on Facebook and on the forum, they said 1 to 2 is a big improvement. And every car I've owned, it's always stock to stage 1, or, you know, as EC calls it, phase 1. That is usually the big improvement. And then the 2 is like a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie, in this car, 0 to stock was insane, in the sense like it was a very noticeable difference. But 1 to 2, I'm telling you, you feel it. It's good. Let's see, 25.3 pounds on that one. We can turn on red here. A nice little crappy shift into second. I'm not trying to bang the gear, so I'm just kind of shifting a little, you know, nice and easy. Not doing any performance testing right now. I'm saving the banging gears and slapping and shifting and all that for when I'm actually trying to get some performance data. Right now I'm just enjoying that linear, smooth power band. So we're at 3,500 RPM in third gear. Oh, that's the sweet spot. This seatbelt, oh my God, it keeps getting me stuck. I don't know what camera I have on right now, but I don't know if you can tell, I'm just smiling right now. This is awesome. 26.1 peak again, very consistent with the boost. And when you're driving it a little more casually, like right now, where I'm not going too crazy, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even tell that I did anything to it as far as going from stage 1 to stage 2 or anything. this feels good. Hopefully this should hold me over for a bit before I get the itch again to get more power, because at that point there's only one other option, and it's going to a bigger turbo, which most likely I will be going with the 1446 Plus from Eurocompulsion. They have a Phase 3 tune for that. And from just talking to them, and I think they posted on the forum as well, they're working on some other engine modifications. I have obviously the Race Intercooler, which has tabs for methanol, water injection, nitrous, other types of things. So I am on the route and set up to keep going. And it's funny, when I got this car, I wasn't gonna go too crazy with it. I knew it's not that extremely fast car, and if you want it to be reliable and everything, like, it's never gonna be there. Coming from a Golf R with a tune and bolt-ons pushing 400 and all the other cars, I knew this wasn't that. But I'm not gonna lie when I say this is one of the funnest cars I've driven as far as all the cars I've owned, just because of the driving, the driver engagement, and just the fun factor. I know I've said it in some of my other videos and in the comment section when people say, oh, it's not that fast. This isn't meant to be fast in that sense. It's not like some crazy speed demon. But it's freaking quick, I'll tell you that. Is it fast? No, but it is quick. And a tune really wakes these things up. Stock, it's okay. You know, like I've said before, it really depends what cars you've driven to say, is it fast or not. Like, I can't say what is fast to you. I can say what's fast to me. And this car's stock was not fast. Tune had a little pep to it. It was quick. I enjoyed the hell out of it with the Phase 1. And now Phase 2, it's real quick. It's not fast, but it's quick. It's nimble. It's fun. It's like glued to the floor right now. It's so freaking light and small and agile and fun. Oh man, I'm enjoying it. And these tires are awesome. What else did I do? I put the 5mm spacers on. I'll have another video. Maybe I'll toss it at the end of this video before I actually fully edit this. I did a little walk around with my phone, kind of showing how the wheel sits, so to say, on the side of the car. And I'll do another one with the new setup, because the 215 tires and the 5mm spacers really fill out that wheel. Well, I need to go get gas. My freaking gas light is on. I didn't even notice. Basically, I got 5mm spacers, and the reason why I did that was because my OZ Ultraleggera Wheels are a plus 37 offset with a factory abarth, from recollection, as a 45. So what that basically means is I'm already getting pushed out 8mm just from going to the OZ wheels. So by getting a 5mm spacer, that's almost like running 13mm spacer on a factory abarth. And people run like, you know, 15 to 20. So kind of like running like a 13, it's perfect. And then I have the 215 tires, which are a little bit thicker and a little bit taller, just for the fact that the 215 45 is that 205 45 is stock, and I got 215 45. These numbers are confusing the shit out of me right now. So like I said, I'll probably have a little bit later, I'll edit in a little view so you can see how it looks. And that's why the offset is so important. I really did wish I went with the wider wheel, but it is what it is. I love the wheels I have. They're 17x7. They look awesome. I'm going to stick with them for a bit. But the offset of 37 pushes them out. I believe, like, you know, basically, I think it's 8mm compared to the 45. So that alone, it's kind of like running a free 8mm spacer. And then I put a 5mm spacer on there, which allows me to safely, I read online and the shop said it was 100% safe, with all the factory components and studs and everything, safely put on 5mm spacers with no issue. And now it has a really nice stance and feel to it without having to go too crazy. Right now I'm at 2,000 RPM in fourth gear on a hill, and it goes. Even down low, 4,000 RPM, I'm sorry, fourth gear, 2,000 RPM on a hill, and it went. Oh, that first gear, wow. Gotta give that up to the tires, those 215 Continental Extreme Sport Contact. If these were the stock ones, they probably would have lost a little bit of traction there. But these guys just hooked it right there. Like, I didn't even do a first gear pull. And that wasn't even a real first gear pull. It was just a minor first gear, hitting the gas harder than I did before, and pushed back, blew back to the seat. Between the tune and the wheels, helps put the power down to the ground. It feels good. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you want to talk cars, as always, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. This probably isn't the end of the video because I'm gonna have the other things after this. But as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. It really supports the channel. If you want to head over to drivendistrict.com, we have a bunch of merch on there, some really cool, unique car-related designs on shirts and mugs and hoodies and more stuff coming. We're going to be doing some giveaways, so be sure to follow me on Instagram as well. I'll have the link below. As always, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Woo! Let me get some whiplash.